Most professions have a clear pathway to prepare people for them. Lawyers will go through law school, doctors will go through medical school, etc. But politicians are rarely prepared for political life and for political action. They often stumble into political leadership, and they tell us that they're not always well prepared for it and for the challenges of political life. So this program seeks to address this gap, but in a very specific way. We try to help future political leaders understand the wider context in which their action will take place, not only at the national level, but how what they do at the national level will relate to the international system, how they do for their constituents today will relate to future generations, and also how important it is for them to root their political action in values. So this is really at the core a value-based leadership program. There is a strong perception today that politicians are an evil caste, that everything is their fault. Often, political leaders are just people of goodwill who want to serve their communities. They're not prepared for it, and they don't have the support system for it. And they are also acting in a polarized world where it's very, very difficult to stand your ground. So we try to provide through this program also a support system. First of all, these young people who come from around the world will find support in each other because they are at the core political leaders who have the same ambitions and the same values. So we hope that they can support each other throughout their political career, because this is what political leaders need, both an understanding of the context in which they will act and also a support system. There is a lot of research that shows that political leaders today have significant mental health issues due to the strain of political life, but due also in a certain way to the viciousness of attacks against politicians. So what they need is support, knowledge, skills sometimes, but they need really a supportive environment. Our program targets young people aged 20 to 35 who want to go into politics, and it's not easy for young men and women to break into a world that is often very codified, that is dominated by strong men, that sometimes require a lot of financial resources. So what they need is really a support system that will help them break through the noise of their political parties, trade unions, NGOs, civic engagement associations, that will help them develop leadership skills and be at the forefront of the action that they want to take to serve their communities. Because that's what also we want to remind them, that this is about serving their communities as political leaders. So young people, they need things that will differentiate them from other leaders, that will give them the authority they need vis-a-vis sometimes older and more assertive leaders. They need a support system so that if things get really tough in political life, as they can, they have a network to rely on.